What's going on, guys? It's Asal, and today we're going to be talking about how you can get better at hitting moving targets in Battlefield 4, as being able to hit moving targets, especially at a distance, is a skill that really separates a good player from an average one. Plus, you'll probably end up getting a lot more kills overall, which really is the most fun about playing a first-person shooter in the first place. The main reason that hitting moving targets is difficult is because with Battlefield, we have a projectile-based system as opposed to a hit scan system. If a game uses a hit scan system, bullets move at an infinite speed, so where you aim when you pull the trigger is where your bullet will hit. But in the absence of hit scan, you must lead your shots in order to hit a moving target, making it much harder. Now, there isn't a magical solution that will all of a sudden make you better at hitting moving targets. Like most things, getting good at this will come with practice, but I want to show you a couple things that really helped me get better at hitting moving targets. The main things we're going to focus on is how much you need to lead your shots, as well as how you should be firing your weapon based on the distance. Now let's look at some examples. In our first scenario, I am about 25 meters away from the target, and you can see that I can kill the target dummy pretty easily when I am firing in full automatic mode and aiming just slightly ahead of my target. Now notice how much less I need to lead my shots on these slower targets. When I move further back to about 60 meters, killing the target dummies becomes much more difficult while we are firing in full automatic mode. Now, counteracting your recoil is much more difficult the further you are away from your target, as your adjustments have to be much smaller, and it's hard to do that when your weapon is bouncing all over your screen. Now, it is possible to hit targets this way, yes, but consistently earning kills with this method will provide to be challenging. Next, we're going to try firing short, controlled bursts at about the same range. We'll still need to be properly leading our shots with this method, but we won't be fighting the recoil nearly as much. Now, it might seem less efficient since we aren't firing as many bullets, but once you consistently hit consecutive bursts with this method, you'll find that kills will start to come much easier. Now, our last example highlights a method that works best for mid-range targets. We're still going to be firing short bursts, but we're going to be doing so in much more quick succession. It might look like we are still firing in full automatic, but the short break between bursts allows you some breathing room to aim without worrying about recoil throwing off your shot. And once you've mastered this method allows for very fast kills, even though the target can be quite far away. Keep in mind that if you are using an automatic weapon, you won't need to worry about bullet drop too much. If you find that you are having to worry about it, then you are probably trying to take out a target that is too far away for your weapon. Now, after watching these examples, I want you to keep in mind how much I was leading my shots in each scenario and how that relates to the distance I am from the target, as well as how fast the target is moving. Now, for the most part, getting a feel for this will just take practice, but my hope is that after you've seen these examples, it'll give you a bit of a head start when you jump into the battlefield and start practicing these skills. And of course, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you want to see more helpful videos just like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Everyone, this has been Asal, and I will see you guys next time.